Just Star Wars game review. Hello everyone, I am LegenGary, and welcome back to BreakTime. Being that it is the month of December, and that Star Wars The Force Awakens opens in about a few more weeks, and as you can tell, I am very excited about that. Like, I've been ready for this movie the entire year, just bring it upon me. I am ready to be there in the theater, with my popcorn, with my glasses, whatever. I don't even care if I see it in 3D. I would watch that in 3D. Come on, you know what I mean, right? Anyway, it's very hype this entire month. And I thought, might as well do a Star Wars video because of said excitement. But what Star Wars game should I play? Star Wars Battlefront 2015. I mean, you can look here and there. You pretty much knew this was, you know, what this video was going to be based on, so... To be quite honest, I was very excited for this game when they announced it and everything like that. I personally thought that Star Wars Battlefront was like a dead series for a long time. I thought, oh, it's on the portable market, but none of those are really that great. So I was like, well, what are they gonna do? Is there gonna be another thing going on? And then EA said, hey, look at this, we got a new Battlefront game coming out. Oh my goodness. They advertised this like this is going to be the Star Wars game, the one that you're going to be bragging till the cows come home about. This is the one that you will be enjoying the most, and it will blow all the other ones out of the water. So, did it live up to that? Well, let's take a look. The game is split into two major gameplay modes, multiplayer and missions. Missions is the single player modes, while the multiplayer is self-explanatory. How about we start with the single-player stuff? Let's see all that this game has to offer. This is it? Only three? 3 modes? Really? And one of them is a training mode? Okay, initial outrage aside, let's just look at these as they are. Let's just see if these are any good. I mean, they're isolated and there's only 3 of them, so these should be some pretty good modes, right? Right? Training mode allows you to try out all the vehicles and also a few heroes. Nothing really too exciting here, but it is a good thing that they included this because some of the flight controls and vehicle controls can be pretty hard to get a handle on. So I'm glad that they gave us this so we can try it out before heading to multiplayer. Battles is just a simple point grab mode where you defeat enemies and you gain points. The first to 100 wins. You have 2 different options for this. You can either do it with or without heroes. And lastly, survival puts you in the shoes of a rebel soldier who has to survive 15 waves of Imperial enemies in order to, well, survive. And that's all there is. Yeah, it feels strange to say that this single-player campaign is only just 3 modes. It's not even like a campaign. There is no campaign. There's no story. There's no mission system. It's called missions, but there really isn't anything moving anything forward. There's no story, no progression. Really, I'm finding hard to come up with words to just say how dumb this is. A Star Wars game without a story, campaign, or anything like that just feels wrong. Heck, Star Wars Connect had a story and campaign. Star Wars Connect! The same game where you did this! Like a star, you can't stop my shine. I'm loving Cloud City, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo. This is just dumb. Well then, what about the multiplayer mode? It's actually not that bad. There are 10 modes in total now that the new Battle of Jakku DLC has released. The modes I personally find the most enjoyable are Supremacy, Walker Assault, Droid Run, Cargo, and Fighter Squadron. Supremacy is probably the mode that best represents the classic Battlefront games. Two sides of 20 players must compete to see who can capture the most zones in order to take control of the battlefield. Basically like a tug-of-war situation. Walker Assault is also a 20 versus 20 match where rebels must try to keep the uplinks online in order to send Y-Wings in to attack the walkers, while the Empire tries to shut down those uplinks to try and defend the walkers. Droid Run is a much smaller 6v6 game where each team tries to capture all the gonk droids moving around the map. Cargo is just a simple capture the flag style game with the same maps as Droid Run, and Fighter Squadron is simply just chaotic Star Wars dogfights. The other modes I just don't nearly enjoy as much as the previous 5. Most of them I feel are either just way too much like Call of Duty, or are just really unbalanced in some places, at least in my opinion. Speaking of the feeling, the gameplay of Battlefront is pretty good. It feels polished in my opinion, and personally, I kinda like the whole make your own class style thing that they're trying to take with this. Okay, yeah, it's got some problems, but it's not terrible. At the end of each battle, you get a certain amount of experience that helps rank you up. It also gives you credits that you can use to buy star cards. As you rank up, you unlock more star cards, which include secondary weapons, grenades, special abilities, things like that. You basically can select which ones you really want to use, and I feel like that's really good. Not only that, but the more you play, the more credits you unlock. And the more credits you get, you are able to use them to upgrade those items to become even better. It's kind of alright, but there's still problems with it, as I said. There's a lot of abilities that are really good that take a long time to unlock. Especially when you consider character customization. I mean, come on, look at this. Why do I have to be rank 40 to play as Pancake Face? Come on, guys, that's not cool. Despite all that, though, what keeps making me want to come back to this game? Well, just look at it. This game looks and sounds incredible. Both the visual and the sound design are just absolutely just spot on. I am not kidding when I say this. I have never played a game or heard a game that sounds this good. The Frostbite engine was definitely put to good use to make each environment crisp, realistic, and accurate. And the sound design, minus the hero's voice acting, it's kind of weird, is absolutely a joy to my ears. If you are a Star Wars fan, trust me, you will appreciate just how much effort was put into these aesthetics to make you feel like you're in a galaxy far, far away. Overall, Star Wars Battlefront has a lot of good and a lot of bad. On one hand, this game does not have a lot of content. But on the other hand, we've never had a Star Wars experience that feels and actually acts a lot like this one. It has really great aesthetics. It's very fun to play. But again, it doesn't have a lot of that. And it doesn't really have a proper Star Wars video game treatment, in my opinion at least. So, it's a balancing act at this point. It's not particularly good, but it's not absolutely terrible. In the end, Star Wars Battlefront gets my personal rating of 5 out of 10.